This is Kamy, and Kamy has cancer, a pretty rare form of lymphoma. But what does all this have to do with boating? Well, we wanted to create an awesome day on the lake for her and her family, along with trying to teach her how to wake surf. She's never done it, and she wants to try. A little backstory. About 2.5 years ago, Kamy got the call from her surgeon to let her know she has cancer. This was even more of a shock because that specific surgeon had called her just 2 weeks prior to tell her everything was okay. Since then, their family has been on a roller coaster of life, switching oncology teams, getting good news that the treatments are going well, and then some bad news that the treatments aren't going well, switching to some more aggressive treatment, and finally finding out that her treatment plan is more about prolonging her life instead of saving her life. How can we bring some happiness into their life? Boating. Boating is something I have a love for and a talent at teaching others how to do stuff behind the boat. It's just some good old-fashioned, wholesome, recreational activity. Let's see if I can get her surfing without the rope behind the boat. As with everyone, we start with some training on the back of the boat.
You can scoot all the way to the back. I'm not gonna let you fall in. So to get up wake surfing, it's 4 steps. First step is gonna push your heels down. Right now, this is gonna play the role of the board floating out there. The first step is push your heels down. All that's gonna do is flip the board up on your feet. Okay, step number 2, you're gonna slide your butt to right here. 3, point your toes down, and then stand up slowly, okay? Everyone always tries to do it really quick. It takes about 3 seconds, okay? Push your heels down, slide your butt to your heels, point your toes, stand up. About that long, okay? So we're gonna try just the first, or the last 3 steps, which is slide your butt, point your toes, stand up, okay? One of the other keys is you're gonna keep your arms out strong like this and straight. You don't want them to bend in like this, strong and straight, okay? All right, so.
Should I put my feet down?
Nope. Your toes are to the sky to begin with.
Okay.
Even after you slide, then that's when you put your toes down. So we're gonna do just that first step, which is slide. Slide. Yep. Go back. And the key is too, you gotta let me do all the pulling. And the boat's really strong. The boat's gonna pull too, right? So just slide like that, and then stand up. Perfect.
That slide was really good. She let me do all the work.
Remember, right when I pull, you gotta slide all the way here. Slide all the way here, okay? Here we go. Good, just like that.
Everything is clicking for her, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna get up on her first try.
Just like that. You scrunch up like that, and you'll get right up.
Okay.
You can hop in, or you can just slide to your butt.
Let's get her in the water and do a little more practice.
Okay, I'm gonna put your feet exactly where I want them on the board, so hang on to the handle. And then lay on your back and put your feet up here. Perfect. We got to put them right on the very edge. And what that is going to help us do is flip the board up on your feet. Okay? And so that first step that we couldn't practice in the water is push your heels down, and it's down that way. See? So your toes are going to be to the sky, but you're going to push your heels down. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you tension, push your heels down, see how the board flips up? Perfect. And then what's the next step?
Scoot my butt.
Scoot like that. Good.
She is a good student. She remembers what I told her, and she actually does it.
Push your heels down, slide. You're trying to stand up still. You got to slide a little bit more, okay? Because you want to get your butt. Think about it. Your butt's not actually going to hit your heels, but you want to think in your mind like my butt is getting to my heels, okay? Here we go again. Raise your hands up, push your heels down, slide like that. Get to there and you'll get up. One last time. Raise your hands up, push your heels down, slide. Good. You get to there and you'll get up.
Okay.
Okay, and remember, from there, it's point your toes down and stand up slowly, okay? Slowly. It takes about 3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna float you out on this side, okay? Foot here and about right there, okay? Toes to the sky.
Here we go.
Okay, raise your hands up, put your heels down.
Amazing. She got up on her first attempt ever. There is a reason why I didn't blast her with all of the information on how to wake surf without the rope before she ever got up. I only gave her instructions on how to get up on a Wakesurf board so she could focus only on that. Now that she's up, I can feed her some more information.
Okay, your front foot, you have to creep it forward like that on the board. Walk it forward. Walk it this way. Here, look down real quick. You want your toe to be over the tee. Over the tee. Walk it to the tee. Okay, okay. Your back foot now needs to creep that way a little bit too. Oh, you got up first time. That was great. So part of what I'm trying to get you to do is I'm trying to get you to get your weight to the front of the board over here. So all it is, realize I'm doing it the opposite way, but you're just creeping it like this.
Okay.
And so you're gonna end up with your toes. I actually want it underneath the tee, like here.
Okay.
You kept going forward, which is fine.
Right.
Like if you do, it's okay. But at least where the tee is. So either here or here is where your toes need to be in your front toe. And then your back toes need to be about here.
Okay.
Like inside this red circle, not here on the H, but more like where the L is, here. If we can get it lined up right there, then we can get you surfing without the rope, okay? So remember, put your feet on the very edge. So the white stripe for your front foot. The white one behind the hyperlight. One more, there, about right there. And then about right there. Scoot them a little bit towards you on the board. There you go. There you go, perfect.
She wrecked twice in a row because of faulty technique. Here are some tips for both of those attempts.
Stood up like this, bent over, instead of with your chest up, okay? Yep, you can stay in that squatted position for a little bit and just slowly stand up instead of quick. Quick forces you to do this and everyone thinks they have more control like this. Not like this, okay?
On this one, she didn't put even pressure on both feet as she was standing up. She kept going back and forth. So eventually the board slipped out to the side of her.
What happened there is you tried to stand up and you put more pressure on one foot. And so you started to lean to one side and it kind of slipped out from underneath you, okay? Okay, raise your hands up, push your heels down.
Okay, be nice, Peter.
Walk your foot a little more. There you go, now your back foot. Okay. Okay, with your right hand, let go with your right hand. Reach that way with your right hand, there you go.
It's always a surreal experience the first time the wave starts pushing you. Most beginners don't know what to do. Once you feel it, you know.
That felt really weird, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so what it was is the wave started pushing you.
Yeah.
Right? And the way to do it is not lean all the way over your back foot like this. It's to just kind of put weight on your back foot so your hips over.
Okay.
So you're still kind of in line between your feet,
Right.
but you just put weight more on your back.
Okay.
And if you ever get scared, because I could see you were scared you're gonna run in the back of the boat. Okay, if you're ever that scared, the thing you wanna do is open your chest like this.
Okay.
And the board will turn and just kind of go out that way.
Okay.
That's fine, okay?
Okay.
So all it is between weight forward and back. It's this subtle movement here. It's not all the way back here. You never want to pick your foot up. As soon as you pick your foot up, you'll just launch the board and you'll fall back. Okay? So it's always between your feet and just kind of back here, front foot, back foot. Front foot to go fast, back foot to stop. Are you liking it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, raise your hands up, put your heels down. Stand up tall, there you go. Yeah, walk your foot. Little bit more. Oh!
She fell again the same way. She's doing something that many people do. As she's trying to move her feet, she's tugging or pulling on the rope, which gets her off balance and then she falls. Here's how I try to coach her out of that specific habit.
So when you're moving your feet, what I want you to do is, what's happening is you're pulling like this while you're trying to like move your foot. Don't be pulling with the rope. Just kind of like put a little bit of weight on your back foot and slowly creep the front foot. And you just hold the handle here. What's happening is you're getting off balance and you try to pull here and it folds you in the wrong way and it gets you all off balance.
Yeah.
So don't pull it to your butt cheek. All it is put a little more weight on your back foot and slowly creep that front foot. That's all it is. Okay, raise your hands up, put your heels down. Stand up tall.
Awesome. She's moving her feet without pulling on the rope. Exactly like she should be.
Perfect. Okay, let go with your right hand. Reach that way, bend your knees a little bit. There you go, reach that way.
Now, let's get her in the right body position to surf without the rope.
Okay, put a little more weight on your front foot. Right now you're reaching your hand back. You need to reach that way. There you go.
She is looking really good, just trying to get her body in the correct spot. She has a decent amount of fear from that first time that the waves started to push her, so she has a ton of weight on her back foot.
Let the board come to the back of the boat. There you go. Okay, try and take your whole body and do kind of lean that way.
Just trying to get weight over her toes. It's always a foreign concept to new riders.
Stand up instead of bending over. Try to lean at your ankles. There you go. Put a little more weight on your front foot.
She's getting super tired. With all the cancer treatments, her stamina just isn't what it used to be. There we go. We're starting to get some slack in the rope.
Remember, with that right hand, you want to reach that way. There you go. Reach more. Reach more. There it is. There it is. Front foot. There. Front foot. Front foot. Back foot. Front foot. Front. Front. There. Back foot. Front again. Front. Front.
It's so awesome to witness. She is totally starting to get it. Oh, she just found out the limit on how much weight she can put on her front foot. She is so close, we have to keep going.
You could feel it, huh?
Yeah.
Because it was pushing you and you're kind of dancing with it? Yeah.
I'll do one more.
Okay.
Stick around to the end to see if she can surf without the rope. This is a special video for me. My daughter Sunni had a precious connection to Kamy. They had a sweet experience together. We found out about Kamy's cancer through church, and a big group of us wanted to put our faith in God and pray and fast on her behalf, that if God would allow it, she could be healed. Sunni really wanted this to come true, and she would even pray for Kamy in our family prayers. With faith that seems to be prevalent in little children, Sunni showed me this faith, and about 6 months after we found out about Kamy's cancer, Sunni saw Kamy in the parking lot and ran up to her, really excited, and said simply, "Are you healed?" Sunni was such a loving person with tremendous faith. Unfortunately, Kamy wasn't healed. Kamy is still going through cancer treatments, and Kamy and her family are currently doing a fundraiser to find cures for very specific blood cancers and improve the quality of life for some patients and their families. I'll put a link in the video description if you want to help out with their fundraiser. This is a time-sensitive fundraiser which ends Sunday, November 12th, 2023. Their goal is to reach $10,000. Now back to Kamy surfing. This is going to be her last attempt.
As you drop it, you'll be nervous and you'll go like this. You'll drop and you'll go like this. Don't do that. If anything, as soon as I tell you drop it, I'll say front foot, because everyone drops and they go, ah, like this. So you have to drop and just keep your body here, okay? And it'll still be a balance. It's not gonna like hold and flinch and try to hold in one spot. It's a balance, just like I was showing you, okay? You're doing great. Okay, raise your hands up, push your heels down. Stand up tall, stand up tall. There you go. Good, okay. With your right hand, let go. Reach that way. Front foot. Back foot. Front again. Good, good, good. Front foot, front. Back foot. Front foot. Back foot. Front foot. Back foot. Good, now let go. There it is.
Look at her, she did it.
Front. Good. Front again, front. Keep going. Front. Ah.
This was a wonderful day on the lake.
High five, there we go.
If you want to know more about my daughter Sunni and her story, I made a video just for you. Tap or click the screen here. Remember, shine bright, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.